Gorman, Powers, Renda, Maria Kondrick, and the Cleveland Crush visit the Tampa Breeze next on LFL Friday Night Football. Live from the St. Pete's Times Forum in Channelside, Tampa, Florida, host arena to one of the LFL's powerhouse teams, the Tampa Breeze. Hi, everybody. I'm Tom Dorr. We have got an Eastern Conference black and blue matchup tonight as Tampa tries to keep pace with powerful Philadelphia and Orlando, and Cleveland looks for that first win of their franchise history. Sean Salisbury alongside. First game they're shut out. Second game they put up a league-high 48 points. Tampa kind of a Jekyll and Hyde team?
No, Tom, not exactly. If you remember the first game, some of their players were suspended. Then they came back against Toronto, and it was a different team. And tonight the final piece falls into place as the LFL's all-time leading rusher, Tiffany Powers, suits up for the first time this season. She was one of the suspended players in the opener, then suffered a concussion at practice courtesy of Liz Gorman, her teammate, so she missed the Toronto game. And this is Powers leads one of the most veteran cores in the LFL, and it's huge in this league, Tommy. And against Toronto, quarterback K.K. Matheny was 8 of 12 with 3 touchdowns, and Sage Steinmetz caught 2 of them out of the backfield, while also averaging 12 yards a carry. Tampa's experience is a huge factor tonight against the expansion crush.
And lest we forget, on defense, Tampa brings a load in the 2009 Defensive Player of the Year and 2011 All-Fantasy Game co-MVP Liz Flash Gorman. The Breeze is loaded on both sides of the ball. Don't think that impresses a confident Cleveland team. For more on the Crush, here's Lauren Gardner.
Well, Tom, Cleveland might be new to the league, but quarterback Amy Sullivan made a real name for herself in that 1-point loss to Baltimore in the franchise opener. Of Sullivan's 5 completions, 2 went for scores, and she returned a pick 6 to personally account for 18 of Cleveland's 19 points. And in that loss, another star emerged, and Maria, the Enforcer Kondrick. Now, she certainly showed us how she earned her nickname, and we're looking forward to a great one-on-one matchup in that open field against Tampa's Liz Gorman. Tom?
Thanks, Lauren. Now it's time to take a look at our LFL Fantasy Football Picks powered by Fantazzle. Log on to LFLFantasy.com and play alongside us each week. My player to watch this week, Tampa rideout, Bryn Renda.
Tom, I'm going with Maria Kondrick, who's going to show Tampa why she wears number 40. She's the Peyton Hillis of the LFL.
All right, guys, I have the pick. Former college basketball and soccer star, Sage Steinmetz.
Oh, she can be a beast. Time to lace them up. Can Tampa continue its playoff push? Will the Expansion Crush earn their first franchise win? Kickoff's coming up next. Welcome back to beautiful Tampa, Florida. LFL football's just about set to kick off. Seconds away. Lauren Gardner is down with 2 of tonight's key players, Maria Kondrick and Liz Gorman. Go ahead, Lauren.
Thanks a lot, Tom. Well, Maria, tough 1-point loss to Baltimore in the franchise opener. What is it going to take to get that first win?
Just a lot of hard work. If we come out here and do what we've been practicing, we're going to be fine. We've made up a lot of changes. We've gotten a lot better, so we're ready to take Tampa on.
All right, best of luck to you. Liz, the Flash Gorman, 1-1 on the season. First game at home. How are you feeling about your team?
Oh, you have no idea. We got a full roster. We're at home. We're ready to play. People are going to forget about the word lingerie. This is football, Betty. And if you're ready, you're going to see some hard hits tonight.
All right, we're excited to play down here, guys.
All right, let's kick it off. Let's go.
I love Liz Gorman.
Oh, how can you not?
I'll tell you what, she'd come up here and hit us tonight if she could. That she plays as aggressive and physical, pound for pound, in my opinion, is the toughest, best football player in this league, Tommy. Pound for pound, amazing, tough. And Maria wasn't messing around either.
Oh, no, they
didn't have a little lot of rap for each other, did they? Love it.
We are just about set for kickoff. Cleveland looking for their first win. Tampa's got to keep pace with Philadelphia and Orlando in this key Eastern Conference matchup. They turn out the lights. This is all about football.
They may turn out the lights, but the party's just getting started.
Oh, yeah.
Good to have fun tonight, my man.
Yeah, we're going to have a great time.
This ought to be, you know what? This is going to be a bruising, physical. If you're faint of heart, you may not want to watch her playing this one. There's going to be a lot of knocking around going on tonight.
Brittany Williams back deep to receive a high, short kick. She'll take it about the 6, brings it across the 10 to the 15, and gets hit hard right about the 20 or 21-yard line. And that is where they will put it into play. KK Matheny, not big in stature, 5'2", 120 pounds. She's got 2 national championships in flag football in college with Bryn Renda. She is a quarterback. Watch her. She will take over this huddle and get her team ready to play.
She's fiery, Tommy. She will light it up. Loves to play, competitive.
Here they go. Receivers split to both sides. Gets motion coming to the near side. Handoff goes to Gorman. She comes around left side, and Gorman's going to get a couple. And she is stopped right there. Bryn Renda for Tampa is one of those receivers that can flat catch the football. With Matheny, Steinmetz, and Gorman, that's a very talented front. And then Courtney Wilder is a player that has brought so much. She's so physically talented. She can catch it, she can run, and she's a great blocker. Call it a gain of 3, make it 2nd down and 7. Now Gorman goes in motion to the left side. It's a handoff, goes right up the middle. She's across the 20 down to the 15-yard line. Sage Steinmetz, very strong offensive and defensive player. Steinmetz right there. Moore anchors the front 3 for Cleveland, and she can really play. And Petrozzillo is a ball hog with great instincts, yet to break through.
Tommy, you saw that handoff. That was an inside guard handoff to Steinmetz. And I'm telling you what, she's as big a beast as we have running the football in this league. Averaged 12 yards a carry in the game against Toronto. Special talent.
1st and 10. They can get enough for a 1st down. And there's motion. Listen to the official right here.
False start. Offense, number 14. 5-yard penalty. Replay 1st down.
Courtney Wilder called for that. Tonight's MGM Resorts International Betting Line has Tampa a 7.5-point favorite with an over-under 41.5 points. So now it's 1st and 15. They get that motion again. Fake a pitch. Give it along the right side. Gorman inside the 10 gets hit hard and delivers a shot right back. Gorman gets it down to about the 7-yard line.
For you folks at home who are watching Tampa's offense, you're going to see a ton of different formations. Their head coach, Yo Murphy, here it is, a fake toss, inside handoff. That's the old Nebraska Johnny Rogers play, Tommy, the underneath handoff on a fake toss. You will see head coach Yo Murphy played wide receiver for Mike Martz, the offensive coordinator in Chicago, when they were in St. Louis during their Super Bowl runs. So they used to formation him to death, and you'll see Yo do some of that as he's a coach here in Tampa. They'll do a lot of formations tonight to try and confuse Cleveland.
Now very tight formations. Matheny goes back, looks, steps up, throws, and it's dropped. Courtney Wilder had it and dropped it, just could not hang on. It's incomplete.
As we know, Courtney Wilder, the daughter, Tommy, of James Wilder, right?
My good friend from the University of Missouri, and of course the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
And had about 0.2% body fat when he played for Tampa. What a beast he was on a team that wasn't very good for a long time.
The Sykeston train from high school. He was terrific in college and in the NFL.
Special talent. Remember, you got to throw it minimum of 2 downs now, in the LFL.
3rd and 7. Gorman will go in motion. Nobody reacted to the motion, but they do react to the handoff. Oh, my. Terrific job defensively. Teresa Petrozzillo there defensively on that stop. And, Sean, they read this perfectly.
Tommy, the way you stop a team that runs the football is successful with Tiffany Powers and Gorman and Sage Steinmetz as you get across the line of scrimmage, as you saw there. Great job by Petrozzillo. You create a new line of scrimmage, Tommy, in their backfield so they don't get momentum. Got to throw the football in this. They've already run it twice. Created a new line of scrimmage. Great job by penetration. And as we know, the Crush coaches told us before the game, they believe they can stop the run. They just wanted to be able to stop the pass in this game. They were afraid of that.
On the far left side is Bryn Renda. And there's the throw to Renda. It is too tall and incomplete. Matheny just overthrew her intended receiver. Sean, I don't think she had enough to get the 1st down. We've got a change of possessions. Cleveland with the stop, and Cleveland will get it when we come back. No score. Great job, Cleveland, defensively with a hold. We've got a timeout. We'll take it with them.
12:53 remaining here in the first half. Things still at 0 for each team. Now look for Cleveland to have a little bit different offense as they go out on their first series. Coach Howard is looking for a little something different from Teresa Petruzzello. Basically, he moved her over to right tackle because she has good hands and is aggressive. They know that Tampa's defense is going to be aggressive, so they're going to use that against them. Look for a lot of misdirection, guys.
Tampa's got 5 in the box. It's a fake to Condrick, and now a fumble, loose football. And I think Condrick got it, but they lost about 4 or 5 on that play, Sean. That was a mix-up.
And to validate what Lauren's saying, exactly what they're going to do. When you have aggressive teams like this, you try to misdirection them. Great job of keeping your outside arm free by the defense of Tampa, not letting them get outside contained. But when you have an aggressive defense, like Tampa here, Tommy on the snap.
In trouble. There's a screen pass that's complete. She'll get across the 10 out to about the 13 or 14. We got a couple flags down.
Maybe holding in the backfield, Tommy. What I'm saying is misdirection because they're so aggressive and they run. You want to bootleg and come out the other way and go against the grain against them. Let's listen in.
Legal defense, legal blitz. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay second.
Cleveland's a ball club that can score. Condrick has become the Peyton Hillis of the LFL, just brute power on the front for them. And a physical line features center Latifah Moore. So a 5-yard penalty makes it now 2nd down and about 7. Give goes to the second back through, trying to cut back, and there's nowhere to go. Great job defensively. She Meredith with the stop right there. Renda there as well. Well, Steinmetz is as good as any end rusher in the LFL, and no other LFL defender evokes fear into an offense like Liz Flash Gorman.
Cleveland wanted to play hurry, no huddle, without hurrying it up too much. Have to throw the football here.
Big 3rd down play, fades back, looking. Now she's going to run it, and I don't know that she can. She gets out of bounds. Across the 20, out near the 25. They mark 1st down. Sean, she's got to throw the football.
Yeah, and I don't know why there's the official's not throwing a flag on it. Here's a replay. Abby Sullivan back in the pocket. Drop back, takes one look, takes off and run. Almost looked like a designed run, Tommy, with you see the offensive line out in front. Could have got a holding call there. As long as Cleveland, here we go, the handoff, doesn't get too cute. And that's what you got to do. Right there. Is that Condrick on the carry, Tommy? Yep.
Yes, sir, it is. That's Maria Condrick, who is the enforcer. She is a load defensively. She lost about 10 pounds from last game, and the coaches say she has really worked at it. 2nd down and about 5. Here she is again. Look at her just bulldoze her way forward inside the 15, down to about the 12 or 13-yard line.
Great job not allowing Tampa to substitute. Great job of not letting them stand and, get their breath back. Have a look, just inside power gap play, inside run, back to back. If you can't stop it a first time, you don't stop it a second, what's wrong with a third? Keep giving it to her. Remember, you got to throw it 2 times in 4 downs, but they got a 1st down and go right back to Condrick. And Tommy, what happens if you try to get a little too cute with that misdirection? We saw you get penalized, lay balls on the ground. If it's working, give the ball to the big girl and let her bury right through them.
They fake the give to her. Now a little screen pass. It's caught. She's inside the 10. Oh, she just fights forward down to about the 6-yard line.
When you got your big back Condrick who can run the football, she did that too. Big and physical, Tommy. Great lower body drive. When you have that, play action comes into play. You got to sell play action, show ball. Great job. You get 2 good runs from Condrick. What do? You make a fake, get your quarterback outside on a bootleg, little lob pass, jump pass. Got away with one there. Got a completion in. Huge when you can get 7+ yards on 1st down.
Tamar Fennell has been a big part of that. She's number 1 and made that last catch. Now Fennell comes in motion. It's a pitch to her, and Fennell's going nowhere. Oh, she got met and hit hard.
Now that's an inside shovel pass.
Adrian Purnell with the stop. Wow.
Maybe as underrated a defensive player as there is in this league. All she does is show up and make tackles every time we watch her. That counts as a pass. That's an inside shovel pass. Would have been incomplete if it would have hit the ground.
3rd and a couple, and now we've got flags down and play has been stopped.
Another thing Cleveland likes to do, Tommy, is they spend a lot of time going no snap count, no cadence. So the line's got to learn to watch the football. And the advantage is
offense, number 7, 5-yard penalty, Repeat third down.
Jamar Lee called for the penalty. Yep.
The advantage of that is defense doesn't hear the snap count and get a head start if you're not changing the snap count. So go silent count and let everybody guess. But you got to watch the football and go on movement if you're on offense.
3rd and 7 now. As the football's outside the 10, the defenders have got to move back. In some trouble, throws, and this baby is intercepted, but hold it, we've got a flag down. The ball is intercepted. Julie Rolfe with the interception, but let's wait and see what the call is.
Great job by Julie in the secondary.
Legal formation, defense, legal blitz. Be 5-yard penalty, third down.
2 times on this drive have saved them, Tommy. Backed up in their own end zone from about the 5-yard line, got an illegal defense. They get it again on the interception. Now Abby's got to set her feet. Quit moving around in a pocket. Set your feet and make a good throw. And in the red zone, do not throw that up for grabs. Julie makes the interception, but to no avail. Illegal defense.
3rd and 3. I wonder what they're going to do here. Oh, quarterback keeper, and oh my. Oh, this is going absolutely nowhere. The Tampa front 3, Sean, have all of a sudden woken up.
One of the great tackling teams in football. Great job up front interior. When you're pushing and get that much penetration, very difficult for anybody to get going. And see, when in doubt, hand the ball to Maria Kondrick. Go with your workhorse and the big physical back.
Sullivan wants to do just that. She ran into Kondrick, and now she's going to run into the end zone. Hold it, we've got another flag down. A very late flag after the ball was in the end zone. Here's the call.
Legal formation, offense. We need to have a forward pass in that series. Play is 5 yards. Report 4th down.
So they had to throw another forward pass. We thought that little shovel pass, Sean, was the pass.
A shovel pass is the shovel pass is a pass. Okay, they're a little off bend. Hey, way to pinball your way into the end zone, but they had to throw on that down. The shovel pass is a pass.
That should be 2, but
they must not be counting the incompletion.
That could be.
There was the interception in the end zone.
So now it's 4th and 9. They can get enough for a 1st down. They've got to throw the football, and there's lots of pressure, and it's incomplete, overthrown, and Tampa will take over. Liz Gorman there.
That's why she was defensive MVP in 2009.
7:55 left, no score. Both teams with a stop early going here in Tampa. No score, 7:55 left here in the first. Tonight and throughout October, the LFL is recognizing Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Tonight's game ball has been customized with pink, and player uniforms include pink accents.
Tommy, what a great way for the LFL to honor something that touches so many people's lives.
And we've got a player on the field who is a cancer survivor from Tampa. Number 20, Julie Rolfe, survived cervical cancer. And Sean, there are not many people that survive that cancer. That's a nasty one. Congratulations to her as a cancer survivor playing in the LFL.
There you see Julie, and she's the one who made the interception in the end zone.
Yep.
What a great comeback for her.
Matheny, the quarterback, fakes the give, now rolls out. She's got all day to throw, and she's looking long, wide open. It is caught. 10-5, touchdown. Brittany Williams with the catch. 2011 World Tri-Fitness Champion Brittany Williams was wide open and takes it home.
Yeah, well, that fitness paid off here. She ran right by the secondary. Great job by KK Matheny, selling the fake and then bootleg right. Great job. Ball in the air, put great air under it, running right by the secondary. See, I love she catches it with her hands. Doesn't let it get into her body. Nice job by Brittany for the touchdown. Great throw by KK Matheny.
Actually, Adrian Purnell on the catch.
Was
18
Purnell
instead of 10. She played high school football as well.
And she's a dominant defensive football player, too, catching in and getting in on the offense.
Matheny. Give goes around the left side. Liz Gorman gets it, and she did fight her way forward and gets in. Liz Gorman, second, third, and fourth effort. Little wardrobe malfunction, and now she's all good. The extra point is good.
Nice job. Nice little inside handoff to Liz Gorman. Gets around the end. Good job, but you tackle her high. She's physical and strong, powerful. Fights her way into the end zone for the score. Tell you what, when
Cleveland will get the ball. Abby Sullivan.
It's a backbreaker, Tommy, when you give up a home run on the first play coming out of the series. And you're going to see more of that from Matheny throwing the football.
Receivers split to both sides. Sullivan, a pitch to Condrick. She got a great upfield block. Look at Condrick motor up. She's across the 20 out near midfield. Maria Condrick really looks terrific and is playing great football. And Sean, you and I were talking during the break about what you would do with her.
Well, you line up and give it to her on the first down and let her get this 7 yards. Now hand it to her again. If she gets 3, we don't have to throw the ball because that's not the strength of Cleveland. Give it to her again. Ball's not heavy.
She's going to roll back, steps up, throws it. It's overthrown and incomplete. Maria Condrick is one of those special players, Sean, that can make things happen and change a game.
And my good friend Bobby Golick, who's obviously affiliated with the Cleveland Crush, said, this is opening night, said she's a boxer. Watch her. She's great with her hands. I played against Bob, and he was great with his hands, too, knocking people around there as a nose tackle for a long time in the NFL. Condrick does the same thing as a running back.
Around the left side, that's going to be enough for a first down.
Tommy, you understand my point, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you have a weapon that you have to take advantage of.
Now, if you have to throw it 2 downs in their strength, and Abby Sullivan's going to get into a rhythm, whether it's this game or down the road, she's new at this. But if you got a back that's so beastly as Condrick, give her the first ball on first down. If she gets 6 or 7 yards, let's do it again. And even if we have to throw on second down as a waste down, you still got 2 downs to hand her the football and get it. She's a great first down ball carrier. And until they prove they can stop her, give her the football and play to your strengths.
Motion is Fennell that's coming across. It's a pitch to Fennell. She's coming around the left side. She got a little block. She's inside the 20, down near the 15-yard line. Tamar Fennell, first-team All-American tailback in the Women's Football Association last year.
Had somebody limp off the field, Tommy. I don't think that was Liz. What? No, Liz still in there. Somebody limped off and went up the tunnel for Tampa.
Got our cameraman in the side there.
Now guess what? When in doubt, hand it to 40.
Well, 40 is not in as there is a lob into the corner of the end zone. Oh, no flag. I thought there was definitely going to be a flag. Looking for Shannon Anderson. It looked like pass interference without a doubt, partner.
Got to find the football. A little face guarding. That to me is pass interference too, Tommy. Runs right through and holds. Got to find that, and you got to, Shannon Anderson, you got it right. You found the football, came back to it. That should have been a first down pass interference call.
Motion, here's Condrick. She'll roll across the right side. She's got a first down and more inside the 10, down to about the 8-yard line. Maria Condrick with the power.
Hello, Peyton Hillis, and she runs like Peyton. Bruising, physical, sneaky speed. As you mentioned, Tommy lost 10 pounds, more explosive in the hole, and they're in my game plan. Hand her the football, let her get you 6 or 7 yards against a real physical Tampa team. Beat them at their own game.
First and goal, football at the 7-yard line. She'll fade back under all kinds of pressure. Throws, it's caught inside the 5. Fennell has got it. She's down to about the 3-yard line. Abby Sullivan was almost dead, partner, on the side. She was going to get sacked.
Nice job by Abby Sullivan avoiding the rush. Keep drifting. Little drop shot. Drop it in the trash can, which she does. Fennell makes the catch. Nice little scat back. Fennell can catch the ball and run it. Nice speed, nice throw by Abby Sullivan.
First and goal, pitch to Condrick around the left side, and Condrick is in. Touchdown! Maria Condrick with a power run comes around the left side, and she is in and puts 6 points on the board for Cleveland.
Are you starting to get my drift? I know you are, partner.
Oh, without a doubt.
If I got a defense that can't stop her 5, 6, 7 yards, why not keep pounding it? If she has to carry it 25 times tonight, she's tough enough to do it. Nice job of dragging a good Tampa tackling team into the end zone. Now you got a chance for 2 points to tie this up. That's how you respond to giving up a big play on your defense. Come right back. Nice job by Abby Sullivan leading him down at quarterback. And then you give it to Maria Condrick, and you let her pound and pound with a mix of pass, and now you're right back in it. They're going for the 1, Tommy, at the 1-yard line.
There should be power and power. It's a fake. Rolling out to the side. What a great throw. Abby Sullivan, a terrific throw out to the right side. That ball is caught, complete, and the 1-point conversion is good.
Great job. Nice fake. I thought they were going to Condrick just like you. Way to keep your feet, Abby Sullivan, and to find your receiver, keeping your eyes up the field and making a football play.
Tiffany
and you know what?
Soggs, the backup quarterback, with the catch.
Nice job getting her. Hey, quarterbacks should know how to run routes because you know what? They see it from a quarterback's position anyway. Nice job of keeping it alive. It doesn't look pretty with Abby throwing it, but she's getting it done. I like her leadership, as we talked to her a lot before the game. Check out the standings, Tommy. That team at the top, they're pretty good, aren't they?
Oh, they are.
They're loaded.
But Orlando is very good, so is Tampa. Baltimore isn't too bad, and they're already minus 23 points.
And that'll come into play. We'll talk more about that with that point differential as the game goes on.
Matheny has Tiffany Powers go out wide to the left side. Now motion. It's a handoff. It goes to Wilder. And look at her go across the right side. She makes a nice move and then gets hammered out of bounds. That is in Cleveland territory as we've got some shoulders and elbows and forearms being thrown after the play's over.
Latifah Moore not taking any of it. Hey, is that running back look familiar to you, Tommy?
Yeah.
Little guard handoff. Wilder. Yeah, Daddy used to do that pretty good, too. That's an inside handoff. Nice job by Wilder.
Great
cutting back against the grain.
Yep.
You bet. Her daddy used to do that pretty good, too, now.
He was terrific. Loved watching him in college, and now we've got the 2-minute warning. (8-7) is our score. It is a 1-point Breeze lead with 2 minutes left. We will take a break and come right back. Welcome back. 8-7, the Breeze with a 1-point lead. 2 minutes left here in the first half. And we've got a mic'd up feature, and here is the enforcer, Maria Condrick.
Get off me, bitch! First down, bitch!
Relax. You're in.
Touchdown, yep, touchdown,
I think
Maria.
they're inviting each other to dinner, don't you?
Oh, my. Hey, this is a
We got
big
a ball game
possession,
now.
partner.
Huge. Huge.
Tampa looking to come back and make something happen here. Give goes right up the middle. She's got big opening inside the 15, down to about the 12 or 13-yard line. Tiffany Powers with the run, and the all-time leading rusher in the LFL.
Finally getting back in the lineup. Suspended the first game, concussion from her own teammate Liz Gorman. The second game, as we mentioned, in the open. And now they're going to give her the football and a little play action, Tommy.
Matheny throws it to Wilder. Wilder trying to get away, keeps her feet. She's got it down near the 5-yard line. Almost any other player in this league was going down right away, Sean.
Well, she must be watching tape on her daddy when he played, because kept her legs moving, Nice job by Wilder to make something out of nothing, really, Tommy. Cutback. She's very good at cutback. We've seen 2 times now. And down here in the red zone, this is huge stop for Cleveland if they can pull this off.
2nd and goal now. Matheny looking. She's got all day. She might be able to run this in. Now she's going to tuck and run. She's inside the 5, down to about the 2-yard line. Under a minute left. Matheny brings it down to about the 1. Shannon Anderson with the stop.
Nice job by Shannon Anderson. Look at all that time. You know what I love about Matheny? Poised, relaxed in the pocket, doesn't lose ground where she's creeping towards the line of scrimmage, has her eyes up the field, scoping it out, seeing if anybody comes open. If not, tuck the ball away, go get yourself some positive yards. Kind of look like Tom Brady having 9 seconds back there.
There you go.
Huh? Although Tom wouldn't have ran for that many yards. He throws for $5 million, but he's not going to beat you with his feet.
And I think we've got motion. Yep. Flags are down.
You know, if I was going to show a teaching video, Tommy, I'd say all you LFL girls watch.
5-yard penalty. We play first down.
Watch Tom Brady's mechanics, and you can learn how to play.
Lauren, what do you got? An injury update? Is that what I'm hearing?
Hoping that she can be back in maybe the next game. She's definitely out for this evening. She looked very frustrated, very sad, but hey guys, better to play it safe than be sorry.
But you know what, Tommy, I might. Better safe than sorry. How's that?
I think that's a good point.
She was referring to Sage Steinmetz, Tommy. I think we had a little.
She's out for the game.
We had a little difficulty, a little audio difficulty. And Sage Steinmetz, great runner. She's the one who limped off the field, Tommy. I believe we were talking about that at the time.
Now the hike is fumbled. It's loose, and I think Cleveland may have come up with it. Let's wait and see as they. We got a little fight. We got a fight going on.
That's Julie Rolfe, and not sure who's involved. Cleveland, little body slam.
Tamar Fennell. Now they still have. Now they put second down. I believe it's third down.
We got another flag on the field, Tommy, in the end zone. Let's listen in.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Number 1 of White. Number 1 is also ejected from the game.
Ooh, that's huge. That is huge.
Tamar Fennell, who's not only a defensive weapon, but also an offensive weapon. You saw her made a catch down there, down and then make a catch in the red zone. Let's have a look. Julie Rolfe and Tamar Fennell. The play's going on. Let's see. Oh, whoa. That's if one's going, they both should go. You know what? Here's my feeling on it. They got the last one at the end. If you're going to let them fight. Send them both down, penalize them both, and let's keep them playing. But you can't kick one out if you don't kick the other out.
That's a huge blow for Cleveland.
The refs missed that call.
Matheny rolls out to the right-hand side. She's under pressure, throws, and it is caught and dropped the back of the end zone.
But as you know, that's Adrian Purnell in the back of the end zone. Tommy, as you know, it's usually the last person. As you saw, the flag came in late.
Whoever retaliates is going to get caught.
Back of the end zone, Matheny throwing it up. Now her philosophy on this one, I think, is it's either our girl or nobody's. Little out of the end zone. You know, it's okay. Take your shot. You got a tall Adrian Purnell in the back of the end zone. Why not? But see, the fight, Tommy, you lose an important part of Cleveland on the road with Fennell.
I've got fourth down, partner, but they've got third down. Now Matheny rolls, throws, and it is caught. Touchdown. Last play of the half. Adrian Purnell. They've been trying to get it to her all first half. Purnell with the catch. She's got her second touchdown of the game. Adrian Purnell puts them up 14-7.
Now this girl's usually dominating the line of scrimmage on the defensive side. Her second touchdown catch. Nice job showing fake. Great job by Matheny. Then she snaps her head around, locates the crossing route in the back of the end zone. See that on Sundays every week in the NFL. Nice job by Adrian catching it with her hands, and a good throw out in front by KK Matheny. Trying to get the down and distance yardage here. And the score. They're going for 2, Tommy.
They're going for 2.
The 14-7 lead right now.
Matheny. Give goes to the right side, and it is Liz Gorman, and she's in. And Gorman, we've got a late scuffle here. Gorman isn't going to like this at all. Aisha Brown.
This is Liz Gorman. 2009 Defensive Player of the Year, Tommy, and rightfully so, and could have made an argument along with Deborah Poles last year. They both had great seasons. Deborah was in Chicago, and here you see Liz Gorman get into the end zone. Nice job bouncing off. Emotions are flying high, and they lost one of their key players in Tamar Fennell.
Lauren Gardner standing by. Go ahead.
Yeah, Tom, Coach, we were just talking about motions running high. Tamar Fennell out now for the rest of the game. How is that going to affect your second half?
It's going to affect us, but we still got to play ball. You know, we dress 14 girls, and these other girls got to fill up and take on the responsibilities, and we got to play a good game. So, you know, one player don't run the show, so we'll be all right. We'll fill it in.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach. Best of luck in the second half, guys.
Well, it has been a highlight-filled first half. We've had a heck of a game. 16-7 is our score. We've had fights, we've had running, we've had throws. We'll be right back. 16-7, Tampa with the lead. Let's go inside the Cleveland locker room where they've got some issues with what they feel some dirty play from Tampa.
But, you know, like I said, are we green light to go dirty?
I said go dirty.
I'm telling the ref this. This is what I said.
Go dirty.
What does that have to do with people getting beat down the outside?
I'm just talking about me in regards to blitzing.
Look,
in regards to me blitzing.
Listen. You have to do what they're doing to you. They're playing dirty, you play dirty. You can't play honest in this league right now. I talked to the refs already, and they said they're going to let you play.
This is just what Toronto said of the ball game up in Toronto when they took on Tampa. Let's take a look at some highlights.
Yeah, and if in fact they're going to play, you got to dish it out. Here's the first half highlights. Matheny with the great fake. It's the second series first play. Deep pass. Nice job to Adrian Purnell for the touchdown, running right by. Way to sell the fake and the bootleg by Matheny. Then the extra point for 2. Liz Gorman gets in around the left edge. You tackle in the end zone, that's what happens. Then the response. Condrick bulldozing her way through. The boxer using her hands and those feet, punishing. I'd make her run the ball in the second half as often as possible. Abby Sullivan with a great play on the 2-point conversion for the touchdown to Suggs. And then again, Matheny. Bootlegs working well in the back of the end zone. Adrian Purnell for another touchdown. Let's look at it again. Great job of selling. Then give the ball to Gorman for a touchdown, 2-point conversion. They've executed it both, Tommy. We got ourselves a 16-7 game. Should be physical in the second half, and they'll get after it, Tommy. See if Tampa can continue to score on offense.
(16-7) our score. Tampa with the lead, and a very strong first half by Tampa. Liz Gorman, a big part of that, partner.
Shocker.
And let's listen in as Liz Gorman conducts her business on the field.
Get out of my way, bitch! Get off me! Get the fuck off her!
And welcome back to the second half of LFL football. Tampa with a 16-7 lead over the Cleveland Crush. Lauren Gardner alongside Tampa head coach Joe Murphy. You've got to be happy about the play of this squad. Over 100 yards just in the first half alone.
Yeah, you know, we are playing well, but, you know, we just got to get better on defense. So we're doing all right on offense, making some crucial mistakes, but, you know, we're up right now, but we still got a big half.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach. Best of luck in that second half. Guys, we're ready for some football.
Let's kick it off and see what we get. And we promised you a Liz Gorman package. Instead, it was Maria Condrick, but Condrick's a beast.
Pleasantries are the same either way. You know, Tom, and it's the things to look for in the second half. Obviously, you'll see a dose of Liz Gorman without Sage Steinmetz. Don't be surprised if Bren Renda and Adrian Purnell on the perimeter throwing the football. And with Cleveland getting the ball first, Condrick, Tommy, you got to give her. You got to give her the football. She's a beast, and if you're going to go down with the best football player touching it. And Abby Sullivan made some plays. Just protect the football. This is a physical, nasty Tampa team who expects to be playing playoff football now and in January, Tommy. Yeah. Cleveland's got to match that intensity. And you heard Cleveland now. They are frustrated by what they thought were some cheap football in the first half. I would expect a little bit of brawling coming out in the second half here by Cleveland to try and match that intensity that Tampa brings. But we had a good first half. We'll see what happens here in the second half.
The ball is on the tee. Liz Gorman ready to kick it off. She wants to hear some Tampa fans getting excited, getting fired up as they're going after a playoff berth, looking for yet another win. Very, very high short kick. Taken and dropped back at the 5-yard line. Ashia Brown gets it back at the 4-yard line, Sean. That was the highest kick I think I've ever seen indoors.
And you know what? Aisha Brown, great job by Liz Gorman. And Tommy, here's what happens. The higher you kick it, the closer your coverage gets to. You give them a chance to get down and cover. And if Brown doesn't get on that football, Tampa's in position to cover. You see 4, 5, 6 bodies around the football. Nice job by Brown getting on it. But you know what? You got to catch that football. And here's Abby Sullivan's first half numbers, Tommy. 3 of 6 for 12 yards. Not a lot of yards, but a couple of those completions were big down in the red zone.
Sullivan will fade back. She's in trouble. Steps up, throws it out of bounds. She had no chance. She was double teamed. Liz Gorman there, among others, that were ready to take her down.
Liz plays with a motor. Tommy, it's a, what was it? It's the V12, I guess, huh?
Yeah, right.
She takes no plays off and goes 100 miles an hour. She was the unblocked free runner there with a blitz on the outside. Abby didn't see her. Fortunately, got rid of the football, did Abby Sullivan. Now on second down, get Condrick involved in the game. She's averaging about 7.5 yards a tote.
Motion comes to the near side. Fake a give to Condrick. It goes to the second, back through, and she is going down hard.
Adrian Purnell's having herself a lights-out football.
What a great tackle by Purnell, and now, partner, Cleveland is in a world of hurt.
Tommy,
it is third down and 11.
I'm shocked. This is like having Marshall Falk and his, or Peyton Hillis, and not giving him the football. There you go.
Now they pitch it to Condrick. She's got it out across the 10, falls forward to about the 12 or 13-yard line.
Now you have to throw the football. Now, you know what I'd do here, Tommy? I'd run little Condrick in motion, someone like that, and give her a little shovel pass. It counts as a completion. Put the ball in the hands of your best football player. That's what you do. Now, you know what? Decoys, I don't buy decoys. Decoys are when you're up by 37 points and you can use other people. Give her the football any way you can. If you're going to win, you win with your best. If you're going to lose, you lose with your best. You can't walk out of this game only having Condrick touch the ball 6 or 7 times.
It is fourth down. Fourth down. If they don't get the first down, Tampa gets it deep in Cleveland territory. There is no kicking in this league. Motion coming.
There you go.
It's a pitch forward. Looking to make the cutback. She's got a first down and more across the 15 out to about the 19-yard line.
There we said, Tommy, it wasn't Condrick on the carry, but guess what? First down, at least you go the shovel pass. That counts as a completion, and you get the first down.
Shannon Anderson is
Great
the one
job.
who made the catch.
That's okay. That's high percentage. You get your quarterback in a rhythm, and you move the chains.
And now what would you do on first down?
Hand it to Condrick. You want me to yell it?
It's a pitch to Condrick. Here she goes. She's got 5. She falls forward for a first down and more. Maria Condrick with a strong play, and she just carried about 3 defenders the final 4 yards.
Okay, Tommy, now the coaches, Coach Howard told us before the game, if we have something successful, we're going to keep running it. Well, there you have it. It's first down all over again. Hand the ball to her. Like I said, the poundage in the football, it doesn't weigh that much, does it, Tommy? Give it to her. Give it to her.
Here she is again, and it's the same play again, coming around that left side.
And 5 more yards.
She's going to get 5 more yards.
Tommy, she's averaging, before that carry, a little over 7 yards a carry. Now, in my mind, that tells me
that's good, right?
We got 3 downs to get 3 yards. Shovel pass, give it to her. Now, it's second down. Why not motion Shannon Anderson in again? Fake the ball to Condrick, show her a little shovel pass, high percentage play.
Now, Condrick has just come out.
Yeah,
there's Condrick on the side.
Get a drink of Gatorade or whatever and water and get your rear end back in there. They need you on the field.
Motion goes to the far side. Pitch to the back. And she gets clotheslined inside the 15 down to about the 13-yard line.
Now you have to throw it.
It's just shy of a first down. Let's listen to Liz Gorman here on a Wired Up.
She's got some Troy Polamalu, Ed Reed football instincts coming out of the safety position. It's going to be a shovel pass.
It's a quarterback keeper. Sullivan has got a first down. Oh, did she go down hard? Adrian Purnell just about decapitated that quarterback.
Now, how is this? Now, there's got to be a flag on the play. That was the 3rd run of the series.
Here's a call by the official.
It's an illegal formation.
Illegal formation, offense, 5-yard penalty, replay 3rd down.
Now, you got to move it back. Now, see, Tommy, I'm up here charting some plays on what you do. You get 2 runs, you got throw the shovel pass, get a high percentage pass. You got to, if you're the coaching staff and the offense, you got to start playing the game in your mind. Start thinking 2 or 3 plays ahead, so you're not in this situation now.
3rd down and about 7. She'll fade back, looking long. The pass is caught. Touchdown! Deep in the end zone. It's caught by Shannon Anderson. She had 3 catches in the first game against Philly and was just outstanding for 18 yards and a touchdown.
Right, came out after a warm-up, going through warm-up, dropped a few passes, great route. And now see when you run the football effectively, Tommy, what happens? You get single coverage on the perimeter, and you get a touchdown pass from Abby Sullivan. Who made that catch? Petrozello?
Petrozello,
yeah. With the touchdown catch. Nice job getting in the end zone. What a great throw.
Looking for 2. Sullivan rolls out to the right side, and that was a very low throw. Oh, it's good. A heck of a catch in the corner of the end zone. We got a 1-point game. 12:24 left. 16-15 is our score. Here in Tampa, we got a barn burner. Point game, 16-15 with 12:24. Sean, this is the point where a turnover, a stop on defense could be a little thing that makes a huge difference. Matheny 3 of 6, 51 yards and 2 TDs. She's got motion. There's a penalty. Liz Gorman is the one who was
Offense, number 18.
Not on the
5-yard
same
penalty.
page snap count-wise. Tommy, going back to that offensive possession, which was huge. See what happens when they affect a run in the football. Then you get single coverage on Petrozello on the outside. And then Abby Sullivan set her feet. Nice job with their mechanics. Throws the ball, puts good air on it for the touchdown. Anytime you get single coverage, you got yourself a chance. And there you see the time of possession dominated by Tampa. But in that small 4:58, look, they're within 1 point. They're making it happen, Cleveland, to keep this game close. Look for Matheny to come out throwing here on this possession.
motion goes. Matheny fades, looking, and she bounced that one in, and it's incomplete. That was not even close. Looking for Bryn Renda, and it's incomplete.
And usually Bryn and KK are on the same page. Very good connection. I mean, that's like, you know, they're almost separated them at the hip. You know what I'm saying? They're buddies, and they, I mean, am I right? Yeah.
National flag football champions in college twice.
And great connection. They understand each other's movements and what they're doing. Just an incomplete pass into the ground. But Matheny, I'm sure she's going to look for Renda again, Tommy.
Tiffany Powers is the back behind her. Fakes a gift to Powers. Brings it along the right side. Gorman is across the 15, out to about the 18 or 19-yard line. Gain of about 9 on the play. Petrozello with the tackle.
Tommy,
and it's now third down.
Sorry about that. It's interesting. We're talking to the coaches. Their philosophy was, we're going to do everything we can to defend the pass. We know we can stop the run. That was the way they felt. Now, there's a pretty good run by Gorman there, but they felt they could stop the run, and they weren't going to let Bryn Renda have single coverage. They were always going to have safety help over the top, and maybe that's why we haven't seen a lot of plays to Renda, but we've seen the big plays happen to Adrian Purnell tonight.
Matheny has motion coming to the near side. Now she's going to fade back, looks, it's a screen, and it's caught and dropped. Was to Tiffany Powers. Powers caught it and just couldn't hang on.
Those are sneaky plays, Tommy.
And now, partner, it's fourth down.
Yes, those are sneaky plays. Those are the ones you get Tiffany Powers trying to work towards the line of scrimmage. The last thing you want to do is slow your back up. You want them on the front shoulder. Want that ball on the front shoulder so she can hit the ground running north and south. LFL's all-time leading rusher wants that ball up around her shoulder pads, Tommy. Running backs, two things they don't like. They don't like it around their shins, and they don't like it where they got to reach up. And that's a tough throw at times for a quarterback if you don't set your feet.
Big fourth down. Fourth down and about 6 here. Matheny fades back, looking long. She steps up, throws, and it's incomplete. And Cleveland has held and will get the ball back in Tampa territory when we come back. We got a break on the field. 10 minutes, 11 seconds left. A one-point game here in Tampa. 10 minutes, 11 seconds left. We've got a one-point game here in Tampa. Tampa trying to cling to their life for a playoff berth. Cleveland looking for their first win. 7 tackles for that young lady, Liz Gorman. And let's listen in. 16-15, 10-11 left. Liz Gorman is tough. This just in, right?
Yeah. If fools better recognize.
Give goes to Condrick. She comes around the right side, and she's going to go down. And guess who got her? Liz Gorman is right there on the stop.
Great matchup, Liz Gorman on Maria Condrick. What you don't want to do, though, I don't want Condrick going east and west. Her strength is between the tackles, pound the football. You don't need her on the perimeter. Her best thing is get the ball in between.
Power.
Yes.
I'm going to run
straight
you
ahead,
over.
north-south runner. Square her pads up and get running.
Now Sullivan rolls out, looking long, looking into the end zone, and this one way overthrown, and it's incomplete. If for an update on the Cleveland, let's go down to the bench. Lauren Gardner.
Yeah, guys, you're talking about the simplicity of this Cleveland offense. Each and every time out, they're only calling 2 plays. They're keeping it simple for their offense. Condrick every now and then during the series will take a break, keep her fresh, keep her going. Hey, if it's not broke, they'll fix it.
No doubt.
Well, you would
fresh
think,
legs, give it to her.
You would think she'd get it right here. A pitch to Condrick around the left side. Wilder right there, rides her out of bounds inside the 15 to about the 13. Gain of about 5 on the play. Sean, this is another big play. It's 4th down and 5.
Really simple, Tommy. You want to put it, you got 2 things. If you don't get single coverage on the outside, give me this little formation where we motion towards the line of scrimmage. Look at that, 10 for 58, a touchdown. She's a beast. Now, don't be surprised if we get a little more motion and a little shovel pass. They got to throw it.
She'll fade back. Got all day, steps up, throws, and it is incomplete. Deflected and incomplete, and now Tampa has held.
See, well, Tom, when you're on the road and you get an opportunity in the other team's red zone to have the football, you got to come away with points. You got to come away with points. Nice job, though, using up some more clock. You're there, but you're still down a point. You got to do everything you can to make the calls to give your team the best chance. And I want pound that football inside if you're Cleveland's offense. Let's listen in to Liz Gorman on the last play. She loves to play.
Oh, you can tell she loves football. 8 minutes, 32 seconds left in this 1-point game. Gorman goes in motion. Matheny with a quick fake to the right side, throws to the left, and the pass is incomplete.
Is that Julie Rolfe? A little feisty tonight, huh? Julie Rolfe, little fight. I like Julie. She, didn't get caught in the first half. Got Fidel kicked out. And coming up now takes a little bit of maybe a late hit by Petrozello, but that's okay. Playing football. But I kind of like it. Julie getting a little physical. Huh? Okay, so it was 4 steps late. That's okay. I understand Julie's frustration. Get after it. It's physical. I love this.
2nd and 10, motion. Gorman. Oh, great block by Gorman. Oh, my, what a crushing block. The pass is caught by Rolfe. Partner, you have got to see the block. Oh, my.
That's the old smoke screen. You get Gorman running in motion, come out and kick out on the corner as she did. Little ear hole shot. Great job by Matheny selling it one way, throwing it back to Julie Rolfe. And Gorman doing her job because the corner is peeked in on the wide receiver, not looking, and you take an ear hole from Liz Gorman, who I said, she may be about 5'4" or 5'5", but she plays like she's about 6 foot 220. Nice call, really good play call by Yo Murphy in the offensive team.
3rd and 3, motion goes back behind the quarterback. Now, again, motion goes. It's a running play around the right side. She's got a 1st down and more inside Cleveland territory at about the Cleveland 23-yard line. Brittany Williams with the carry.
She's a specimen.
1st down. Oh, yeah, she is.
Fiance owns a, I think, performance training school. Speed and physicality, and look at she's getting after it.
Right where you would have gone if you could have.
No, I'll stand in the pocket and throw it. I'm not doing any of that.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, the Cooper speed and strength. That's what it is, as I look through my notes. And apparently Brittany's got some of that training in her, so nice run.
Way too many lines here. No receivers. Matheny brings it. It's Wilder along the left side. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown.
Great call.
Fooled just the left side. Wilder just runs untouched into the end zone.
Remember, Tommy, we mentioned motion and what they'll do with a lot of formations. Great job, Matheny, selling it inside handoff to Wilder from the guard position. When you set motion, everybody went with the motion, overran the play, little inside handoff. Wilder takes it to the house, untouched into the end zone to give a little cushion for the Breeze. And they're getting a lot of people involved. Purnell, Julie Rolfe, Liz Gorman. You saw Brittany Williams involved. KK Matheny getting people involved. And you know the two names, Tiffany Powers hasn't reared her head tonight, Tommy. I'm surprised she hasn't carried it more, and Bryn Rinda.
A two-point attempt here by Tampa, and a big attempt. Matheny, a give, comes around the left side, and she will score. Tiffany Powers puts in a two-point conversion. A big 2 points. Now it's a two-score game with 5 minutes and 40 seconds left. 24-15. Here's Wilder, just accelerates up the field, and Tampa's in control at home. Five minutes, 40 seconds left. 24-15. A two-score game now. As Cleveland has got time, but needs to get something going. They've got a double reverse. They need a lot of help, and they are in deep trouble.
Why? You're down, what, 9 points?
Elise Johnson on the carry.
You're backed up. Now, I understand trying to misdirection, but right now, Tampa's just too fast for you. And when they're getting penetration up the field, when you allow people to penetrate up the field, reverses don't work. As you saw there. Go with what got you here.
2nd and 15. She'll look, steps up, looking long, and this one is incomplete. Boy, I thought definitely we'd see a flag.
Letting them play in the secondary all night long. They've let them play.
Yep.
Nice job by Gorman in the coverage from her safety position. Throwing it up and giving your receiver a chance, I understand. But you don't, Tommy, with 4:47, you know what? You don't have to have it all in one play, but I understand them taking their chances. Little hurry up, as they should be down 9.
3rd and 15. Pitch to Condrick. She's got 5. She's got 10. Oh, what a shot! She's got 14 or 15. And that Tampa player is shaken up. Oh my, what a shot Condrick delivered.
Now, if you're Cleveland, is that Rinda coming up from the secondary to make that? Yes, it's Bryn Rinda. And see, that's why Condrick, have a listen to this hit. If you're faint of heart,
maybe not.
Plug your ears. Oh, wow. That's a little LL Cool J Mama Say knock you out. Let's hope Bryn's okay. Now, Tommy, when you're delivering that kind of punishment, that ain't a bad gig, is it?
4th and a long yard here. And partner, do they need to throw this one?
Yeah, shovel pass, Tommy. Give me motion and shovel pass. It's high percentage, and that's exactly what you're going to get. Thank you.
There's the shovel pass. Great block, and it's a 1st down and more for Cleveland.
Now, 4 minutes to go. You're down 9. Get up. Let's go. Get to the line of scrimmage.
Little kicking. Oh, my.
Yeah. Get to the. Hey, quit messing around, ladies. Get to the line of scrimmage.
Tracy Wilmer involved in that one.
See, the coach now. Coaches take charge. Clock is running. Clock is running. Get your team to the line of scrimmage. Now we got some kicking there.
And Cleveland doesn't have time for this.
That was Tracy Wilmer getting some kicks in from Tampa on the defense. Cleveland's got a little tempo and a little urgency. You're down 9. Tempo and urgency.
He's going to fake the pitch, and Sullivan maybe got a couple going up the middle.
Coach, and now you got a timeout left. No need to use it yet, but you got to start to move tempo now. You're down a couple possessions. That away. Get your team, get to the line of scrimmage, Coach.
Wilmer
Coach Howard hurrying up his team. Here we go.
On the tackle. You'll give her about 3 on that one. Make it 2nd and 7. See if they finally run this one to the right side. Nope. Looking, steps up, throws, and it is caught on a deflection, and she is in touchdown.
That kind of reminds me of that hole-in-one you made, Tommy.
Petrozello on a tip play. It was a heck of a hole-in-one off the tree.
Look at this now. You had a little bit too much air, gave the secondary a chance to drive on it, but great job in awareness by Petrozello, who gets her second touchdown of the evening. Take them any way you can get them. Their urgency. You don't let the Tampa Breeze get settled on defense. Maybe they're stand up, start the gas for air. Now you got a chance, go for 2, get this thing within 1, Tommy. Then if you score, what have you, get your 7 points. You don't have to go for 2, obviously, the next time.
Yeah, really.
With the clock ready, you got to use your timeout wisely now on defense. You got to have a good stand on defense.
Gives to Condrick along the right side, and she just powers her way home.
Great football game.
Back to a 1-point game with 2.5 left.
Have a look now. Again, nice job, Abby Sullivan, at least giving your receiver a chance. Good job, good air. Little tip. Nice job. Great awareness by Petrozello. She is all over the place offensively. And then the awareness to get into the end zone after the catch. Nice job. And then the 2 points to Condrick, averaging about 7.5 yards a carry, and doling out punishment. What a physical game, as you called it. A black and blue division type game, Tommy. Nice job by Cleveland to get back in it. Now, if you're Cleveland, be wise. You got a timeout. Stop them on first down. Maybe let them play on second down, because you know they still got to throw the ball twice if they don't get a first down on a run. So you can use the passing to your advantage. Just don't give up the big play. If you can stop them from getting a first down, use your timeout, get the ball back, and understand now, if you're on the offensive side of the ball for Cleveland, start thinking now what you're going to do when you get the ball back. Anticipate that you're going to get the ball back. There you see Petrozello's numbers, 2 for 50. When you're averaging, what was that, 25 yards a catch?
That's not bad.
Is that what it is? I think my math serves me right. Yeah, and 2 touchdowns. We've got a little battle for this MVP, Pernell Petrozello. I guess we're going to wait, Tommy, until we find out who the winner of this game is. Gorman's had a lights-out game. Abby is hung in there the whole night making some plays.
Not
Condrick's a full-blown. Well, you know what she is? She's kind of that blue-collar, just get it done quarterback, which I like.
All right, now here's what I think they're going to do is kick an onside kick under 3 minutes. If you're the team that's losing, you have the option of kicking an onside kick, and that's what Cleveland's going to do.
And why not, Tommy? Because even if, let's say you do and you kick it, make sure it goes to 10 yards and the ball gets tipped up, they'll still get it around the 15 or 20 yards. So you're not losing that much on a short field like this, and then allow your defense. So I agree with you. Put the hands team on there, kick an onside kick. No. Are they going to do it, Tommy?
Yeah, they are.
They are going to kick the onside kick.
They're in the wrong spot.
There you go. Switch sides of the field, ladies. There you go.
And even if you don't get it, let Tampa score immediately. Because you don't have time to stop them. You've got to kick the football again, and But
here's the problem. If you let Tampa score and that's 6 points with 7, and they get the extra point, well, if they go for 2 and you're down 9 again, then you're in trouble.
Even if they go for 1 and you're going to have to stop that extra point.
I got an idea. Recover the onside kick.
Okay, there you go.
Get it 10 yards.
Abby Sullivan with the kick. It's loose, and I think Tampa got it. I thought Courtney Wilder was the one that came up with it about the midfield.
And it's okay. Remember, Tommy, I said you get it about the 20-25. So it's in midfield. You still have a timeout left. Use it wisely. 2:26.
I got to tell you, I am really tempted to
2-minute warning.
Let them score.
I disagree with you. I think there's too much time on the clock. We still get the what? A timeout and a 2-minute warning? And
yes,
2 throws.
Timeout.
You get 2 timeouts now.
Okay.
A timeout, a 2-minute warning. They still have to throw twice, so the clock will stop if you can force some incompletion. So let's see what happens. Tommy, you take into account, let's see what happens on the first 2 downs before you all of a sudden just yield points. I'd never give up points unless it's an absolute necessity. If they're at your own 3-yard line and they can kneel down and end the game, no. I say play defense and try to force a turnover.
1st and 10, 2 minutes, 26 seconds. Let's see if they run the football here to try and get down to that 2-minute warning. And now we've got too much time.
Huge.
Delay of game. Here's the call.
Offense number 15, 5-yard penalty, repeat first down.
The onside kick now didn't hurt him at all. Moves back 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. Now that's the problem you get into when you do a lot of formationing and a lot of motioning is the clock running out. KK's got to keep an eye on that play clock each and every time.
Again, we'll see if they're going to run the football here to get down to the 2-minute warning, and they do run it, and they run it very well. along the right side. She is into territory. Tiff Powers in Cleveland territory. Got it down to about the 17-yard line, and we'll get down to the 2-minute warning right here.
You give that to your workhorse, who's the LFL's all-time leading rusher. MVP, Tommy?
Yep, our MVP.
Votes are in, and there she is.
Adrian Purnell, 2 catches, 45 yards, 2 TDs, 7 tackles. Game MVP, Adrian Purnell. 2 minutes left. It's second down and about 3 when we come back. Tampa has the football. We'll be right back. Next week we head north of the border as 11th-ranked Toronto Triumph hosts the resurgent Kyle DeHaven and the 7th-ranked Baltimore Charm. Coverage starts at 10 Eastern, 9 Central, 7 Pacific, right here next Friday night.
And Toronto loaded with some new, exciting talent. Should be fun to see how they explode on the scene next week with a few changes made. We'll see if Toronto's ready for the Baltimore Charm. Should be fun. Tommy, you know, it's interesting. We got a couple of different generations involved here with Wilder and her dad, James Wilder,
absolutely.
and Eddie Johnson, who played linebacker in Cleveland, and Elise Johnson playing on Cleveland.
The assassin. We got some mic'd up real quick. Let's listen in during the last timeout. Who else? Liz Gorman.
This is all we need. Come on, this is all we need. Corny, own this.
Right now.
This is for Sage. All right, this is for Brent. Hey, this is for Sage and this is for Brent, okay?
Yes.
They don't hurt our players, all right? And they don't fucking win in our fucking house, all right? All right? Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Right here and it's done. Right here and it's done. Let's go. Let's go.
I believe she was serious, Sean.
Oh, you think? She just said they don't come into our house and win football games. I think that's what Liz said.
I believe that was the message.
Love or fire.
Second down and 3 now.
Huge series.
Matheny comes up under center. A 1-point game with 2 minutes left. Motion. It's a give to Wilder. Comes along the left side. She's inside the 10. Down to about the 8-yard line. That's enough for a first down, and that may do it.
Yeah. Yes. Timeout. Cleveland got to use one. Why let it run? Use it. What are you waiting on? Don't concede. I don't like to ever concede, Tommy. I'm one of those guys.
Yeah,
I don't care if there's 4 seconds left. We're down by 30. Call timeout. Even if I got to just piss them off, call timeout.
First down, first and goal. Matheny waiting for that play clock to run down.
Good veteran quarterback move here.
Motion is Gorman. It's a give. Powers going up the middle. Now comes along the right side. She's inside the 5. Down to the 2. I still say I would let her score.
Now you're at the situation you would, Tommy. This is the point I was talking about. When you get inside the 5, inside of 2 minutes, you're down. Let her run in. Make them kick off and make a play. That was Tiffany Powers.
And Cleveland takes a timeout.
Well, now here's what I don't get. Why now? You just let 35 seconds run off the clock. Now I'm pissed. Give me a uniform. Why? Why not use it to play before? Why not make them? You never know a fumble, Tommy. You never know a center snap. See, if I'm the defense, I do everything I can. I know my man Bob Golick at home would do this, dude. Do everything you can. Yell during the cadence. Do anything you can to force a fumbled snap. And now you got to wrap up, and then somebody's got to strip. And Bob Golick was on those teams in Cleveland with Hanford Dixon and Frank Minifield and all those teams. They did a great job of that. Clay Matthews, and that name ring a bell? Yeah. They stand you up and strip and force turnovers, and that's what Cleveland. Why you let that much time run off the clock now? Now you're down to 59 seconds. You have the timeout. Use it then. And now, Tommy, you're faced with this. This is the point. You say, let him score. Let him score so you get a chance to get the ball back. And then stop him on the 2-point conversion where no time runs.
Stop that conversion.
Yes, of course you do. But you know what? Take your chances with it. I don't like it at midfield, but I do now.
Yeah, okay.
I'm okay now. Because now if they can just kneel on it.
Yeah, and if they kneel on it, if you're Tampa playing against your game, what you do is you don't hand the ball off. You kneel on it and go home. Well, let's see. Matheny has got a lot of power.
See, slap at the ball if you're Cleveland. Slap at the ball. They're in the gun, taking that chance. Slap at the ball if you're the nose tackle. Slap at it. Try to force a fumble.
Give goes along the right side. It's Powers, and she does score.
Okay. Now you must. Clock. Why is it? You must Clock operator was a little late letting that go. Okay, break it down, Tiffany. Okay, there you go. Get a little replay. Tiffany Powers getting in on the act late. This is the closer for them. Not the game, but this is the closer running back. Physical. There's a reason why she's the LFL's all-time leading rusher. Maybe the most underrated offensive player in the league. Little push-up. Well, what do we call it, the worm? Or is that a semi-worm, semi-push-up? What is that? Or is that the, oh no, that's the two-handed clap push-up, isn't it?
And that'd be
I got the worm and the clap push-up. I don't know, it's all the same.
You have a,
gotta stop this two-point conversion.
Mind. Give goes to Gorman, and she is in. Liz Gorman around the right side, and she will celebrate with these fans. She loves to play football. She loves this team.
And we don't penalize celebrations. And she gets a little hug. Liz gets a little hug from a fan. Huge, huge job. Here we go, replay. This is Tiffany Powers getting in the end zone. No, that's Gorman on the two-point conversion. That's Gorman on the two-point conversion. Powers ran it around the other way, left side to get in the end zone. But that was, you know, it's if you can't stop that, Tommy, now we don't have 9-point plays in the LFL. How huge is it that you get Tiffany Powers now back? Sage Steinmetz especially now. Sage is out, you know, missed most of this game. And here's Tiffany Powers. Have a look. 29 for 224, 7.7 average and 6 TDs. This has been a really special football player in the LFL. And ironically, you don't hear her name mentioned. It's Mary Rose Roach. You always Amber Reed. You hear a lot of other names mentioned. And all Tiffany Powers does is keep pounding you and comes in as the closer tonight. Puts it away with a big touchdown at the end.
Pitch to the left side goes to Condrick. She gets across the 20, and the clock will continue to run.
It's a 32-23, Tommy. 9 points is huge. Now you got to play. Get up and take some shots at the end zone. Now you can't run it. You can't run it.
Receivers split on both sides. She'll fade back, looks, steps up, throws it, is caught, 10-5, touchdown!
Hello, stop that clock, there you go. Get in the end zone, come on clock operator, stop that clock. 31 seconds left, big huge, is that Petrozello again?
Petrozello is the one who caught it.
I think we found a new star emerging. Now, they're saying, Tommy, that conversion by Tampa was a one-point conversion.
One-pointer.
By Gorman, not a two-pointer. Okay, so now you got to go for the 2 points. We got ourselves an unbelievable situation here. Now, when that ball was spotted, where was that ball spotted?
I thought it was at the 3. I called it a 2-point conversion.
This is unbelievable because the scoreboard operator had it. As did we.
Clock down to 2, down to 1. Pitch right side. Condrick is short. She did not make it.
Oh. No.
Wow.
How huge is this extra point? Great job by Liz Gorman. Look at her come across unblocked inside the A-gap. Great job. Have a look at Gorman scraping across and making the play. That's unbelievable football. That's why she is every year in consideration for defensive MVP, uses the sideline as help. Unbelievable. Great job coming from the A-gap position to come and make the hit. Gorman on Condrick. Now, Tommy, here's what I like in that situation for me. I say if we're going to score, Condrick and Gorman are button heads right down the middle.
Well, and I'm back to you. I don't like her going east and west.
I hate it.
I want her going straight up the middle.
Unreal play by what many consider the most dominant defensive player around, and there's Gorman going off with the crowd. She got a hug for scoring the one-pointer at the other end, jumped into the stands, and then goes. She does it all. She does it all. She's converted 3 extra points tonight, 2 2s and 1 1. And then made every tackle that you could possibly make. Although Adrian Purnell's the MVP because of her offensive performance.
Here's the onside kick, and it is bouncing loose.
Get down there, hustle.
It is still loose, and finally it is stopped. With 29 seconds to go, it'll go out of bounds and be their ball. Tampa ball at the 15-yard line.
Yeah. Onside. Now, the one thing about that, you still got to give your people a chance to get
the referee.
Line, Tampa Bay, first down.
So the ball's at the 15, and that effectively that ended, Sean. That has ended this terrific job by Cleveland. They got so close, but now all they've got to do, Tampa's got to do, is kneel down one time.
Tommy, We can go back to whether Tampa was a 1-point or 2-pointer, but the bottom line, it was 31-29. And to me, if you're going to live by it, you die by it, your best play. And your best play is giving the ball to Condrick inside. Unbelievable comeback by Cleveland.
And there it is, a kneel down by KK Matheny, and that, once they spot the ball, that'll do it.
Tampa's what, 2-1 now, Tommy, right?
And they have a huge game at the end of the year. The battle on I-4 with what should be an unbelievable matchup against the Orlando Fantasy. We saw a couple Orlando players here tonight.
JJ Thacker's in the house.
December 30th, St. Pete Times Forum. Wow. And that's it.
Game come down, Tommy. It came down tonight to some extra points.
Yeah, and it has a lot in this game.
Great heart by Cleveland. Typical of Cleveland's blue-collar football team. They kind of take on that personality over the years. Great job by the Crush hanging in it. Tampa resilient enough to hold off the victory. Purnell, big game. Gorman, big game. Matheny, great leadership as the quarterback. Condrick on the other side of the ball for Cleveland. We saw Petruzzello, a star, emerge tonight at wide receiver for Cleveland. Yep. But these points after are so important. The 1-pointer, the 2-pointer, Cleveland had it. And if I was going to die tonight, Tommy, as far as a team.
And I hope you don't.
No, you know what I'm saying. I'm using it in football sense. That Condrick's got to carry the ball in between the tackles.
You said at the start of the game you'd like to see her carry the ball 20 to 25 times,
yes. Right? If she can touch it 20 times, we may have a different result tonight. Although, nice job by Cleveland staff of mixing in the nice deep pass when they had to.
Yep.
They did a great job of mixing it in. Was really proud of them. But Tampa did what they did to stay alive in the playoff picture at 2-1. Big game against Orlando.
Oh,
the tiny onside kick, they had a couple chances, didn't recover either one, but their defense, and they scored down here with Tiffany Powers. Did Tampa had a chance to come back and do it.
Let's go downstairs. Lauren Gardner, go ahead, partner.
Thank you very much. I'm here with our MVP, Adrian Purnell. Big game for you tonight personally, but this was really a joint effort. How do you feel about the depth of this team?
Man, I feel amazing. Even some of our key players went out, and we still crushed them. I mean, we also obviously have things to work on, but it's amazing. I thank everyone for coming out, and I love playing, and this is why I like playing, because we ball out. I love it.
A lot of excitement from Adrian. We also have Liz Gorman here. Liz, let's talk about, she is excited. We're excited down here. Big win for you guys. Let's talk about the last minute of play there. You basically saved this game with that conversion. What was going through your mind before that snap?
Oh, all the hard work we put into everything. I mean, this season, you're right, we are 1-1. We needed this win, and these girls worked too hard for me to let them down as a leader, and we all did it together. The best part is every single person on our team worked their asses off. They were in the right positions, and obviously the results speak for themselves. So, and don't you love this? Lingerie football. Who says this isn't football, right?
Working hard there. Thank you so much, Liz. I'll let you go celebrate with your team. Hey, these ladies play hard. Liz, big leader for this team. Guys, I'll let you wrap it up.
Liz, we think it's football. You sure play like it. Sure play like it. Sure plays like it. Great job by Liz Gorman tonight. Game came down to some conversions, and Tampa executed them better, Tommy.
Tampa got it done. Final score tonight from St. Pete Times Forum. Tampa wins it 31-29. We're rolling up the turf, heading north of the border next Friday night when the Baltimore Charm visits a new-look Toronto Triumph. That's next Friday starting at 10 Eastern from Ricoh Coliseum. On behalf of my partners, Sean Salisbury and Lauren Gardner, the rest of our LFL crew, this is Tom Dorr bidding you a good night from Tampa, Florida. See you next Friday night from Toronto. 31-29, Tampa with a huge win. Good night, everybody.